Hey guys, how you going? My name is Dom and welcome to a third Pug tutorial. So in this one I want to talk about how to add IDs and classes to your HTML elements. So just keep in mind that I have a Pug watcher happening right now, which means when I save this index.pug file, it will automatically generate the output file inside the HTML directory under index.html. Alright, so let's get right into it. We can start by making a simple HTML document with a doc type. We can add an opening HTML tag, a head tag, and also a body tag. Alright, so if I save this one, we get this in the output. Alright, so let's define a h1 header tag and give it an ID. Now we can do this using CSS selector syntax. Alright, this means I can actually go inside here and I can say, okay, first declare the element name, for example, h1, then a hashtag, followed by the ID. Okay, so I'm going to say h1 hashtag and then something like page title. Alright, and then something like page title goes here. Alright, as the content. So if I was to save this one, in the output we see that Pug generates the h1 with an ID of page title automatically for us. So that's quite convenient right there. And we can do the same thing with classes. Once again using the CSS selector syntax. So down here, I'm going to make a few paragraphs and give it the same class name. So we'll say, okay, P, declare the element name, followed by a full stop or a dot to define or declare this is going to be a class. So P dot and then the class name. For example, something like big para, and then some text, so a dot, and we'll say here is some text for my big paragraph. Okay, so now if I was to copy this one and do some more, so here is some more text. Okay, so now we have two paragraph tags with a class name. So if I save this one in the output, we get that right there. Okay, once again, quite convenient. Now, we can also do something where we don't actually declare what the element type is. Okay, so if I was to go down here under this paragraph tag here, and I was to say something like display box. Okay, so display box as a class with no element here. Alright, if I just save this one real quickly and check the output, we get a div with a class of display box. So why is that? Well, in Pug, what it does is it would actually default any classes or any IDs that you don't specify an element with as a div. So it knows that a div is a common element to use. So if you type out the class name with no actual element here, it'll make a div conveniently for you to try and guess what you actually meant, if that makes sense. You can of course just type out div and it'll have the same effect. Alright, and the same thing works with IDs as well. So down here I can say, okay, my only div, for example. If I save this one, we get the div ID my only div. Alright, so that is how you can declare classes and IDs on your elements using Pug. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.